What's going on, my fellow dads? Welcome to another Monday, Motivation Monday. And I don't know if you know, on Mondays I do my coaching calls, so I might look a little tired. I just finished a couple of back-to-back coaching calls, and I always give it my all, so it takes away all my energy. And I first was thinking, you know what, I'm not going to go live. I'll do it later. But that didn't really coincide with the message that I was sharing with my clients today. Most of our calls we were talking about fear. It made me think about what is fear, what is holding us back. Well, as my company is called Become a Fearless Father. Going fear in that, not meaning that you should be without fear. It just means that you look at fear in a different way, right? So one of my clients actually, he came up with a great thing. He was saying like, okay, I'm starting to use fear now. Like I'm really going to look and see where I stop and don't progress, and look then where I can find the fear. And once I found it, that's the exact direction that I'm going to walk into, right? Not in a sense like there's a big fire and I'm going to walk exactly towards the fire. It would be actually stupid because you're going to get burned. But, you know, most of our fears aren't that kind of fears, right? So first of all, we always want to stay away as far as possible from our fears. And in most cases, actually our biggest growth is there where we are most fearful. So what I mean by that, for example, well, with your partner, right? We want an amazing relationship with them. However, we're so afraid to open up to them, to show them our true emotions, to show them our vulnerability, right? And mostly because we're afraid of what they going to be saying or thinking about us. Meaning there's a fear of what others are going to, well, in this case, of course, what our wife is going to think about us. And that's one of the big fears that I've noticed. And there's a red line. It's like we're so afraid of what other people are going to think or say, right? That was for me like, am I going to go live right now? I look tired. What are people going to think of my energy? Going to say? I mean, in effect, in the end, what are you going to say? I have no idea what you're going to say. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Maybe all of a sudden I get a click and then just take that message in your brain and I help you, which I wouldn't have if I wouldn't have gone on, right? So besides being fear, it's a little selfish, right? Because I'd be selfish not to overcome my fear and share my message with all of you. Whether it's a good message or not, let's leave that in the middle, right? In this case, talking about fear is a great message, by the way, but hey, that's my opinion. So I'm not going to put anything in your head right there. But you got to really look at what is keeping me back. What am I afraid of? What's the fear that's keeping me back here? And how can I dissect it, right? What's my end goal? What am I trying to achieve? I'm trying to achieve an incredible business that delivers value every single day. That's why I go live. So even there's fear there to go live, I cannot let that fear win from me. Because if I let it win, it means that I can't accomplish my mission, reaching 1 million fathers and help them become fearless, right? But that's where my growth lies. That's where the growth lies, for example, with my wife. That's why yesterday when we drove back for more than an hour in the car, kids sleeping, I decided to really open up and lay myself as bare and naked in front of her as I could. Not literally, that's pretty weird in the car, people looking at you, but just sharing with her exactly how I feel, how I see our future, what I need to improve on, or mentioning all the mistakes that I've made, right? Sharing with her exactly like what my thoughts are, what my feelings are, what my frustrations are, what I'm afraid of, right? Sharing that with her and all that kind of stuff. Just talking, asking questions, and just keep going and finding out that she has different fears, right? Different views, different fears. So it brought us in an hour conversation so much closer than it has done in months. just because of the fact that I've decided to overcome my fear of discussing certain sensitive subjects, right? It just completely brought us closer. Right? But I was so afraid of how she was going to respond, how she's going to react. She's going to get mad. But I have no idea. If I don't ask her, if I don't talk to her about it, then for a fact, that fear is just going to stay with me. Now I know that, I can come up with even more conversations. And you could say, yeah, she's your wife, you should know that. Yeah, that's easy. You should. But it's not always like that, right? I mean, there's things that you probably won't even share. There's some things that we don't even open up freely within ourselves because we're afraid of how we're going to see ourselves, right? Let alone the way we talk with our parents. I mean, that's blood right there. Or with our brother or sister, if you're lucky to have brothers and sisters, right? So keep working towards detecting, where are you afraid of opening up? Where are you afraid of taking action? Where are you afraid of, I don't know, making a move, sharing something with somebody, whatever it is, that is exactly what you must do. So if you're watching this and you've been thinking about it a long time, starting your podcast, going with your kids on a trip just by yourself without your wife, or sending your wife away so you could enjoy, or so you could be with the kids by yourself, going live on Facebook, I don't know, talking to people and telling them that you have a coaching program or whatever product that you have, right? That is exactly what you must do, right? I hope this was valuable for you. If it was, do me a huge favor, press the like button, write me a question or a comment, write in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer on that as well. Share it with your friends if you think that it can help your friends. And most importantly, I have a link in the description to my one-on-one strategy call session, right? It's 15 minutes. If you are facing fears and have the hardest time to get over them and take action, please set up a 15-minute call, and I will guarantee you I will help you in 15 minutes to start to build a strategy to overcome those fears. All right, so looking forward to seeing you on that call, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Take care and have an amazing Motivation Monday. Bye-bye. And for all my people here on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. If you ping on the bell, you will receive nice messages of when I'll go live again. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.